Hi friend, and welcome back to episode 6 of this series of Significant Enough Journeying with Lina. And I remember I gave you some homework last week, and the homework was for you to think about somebody who is family or a friend, and that person, they make you happy, or you really like their company. So the question was, if that person, you find them special, how about you? That you are also special, maybe to them or to somebody else. So we don't, we say that we don't exist in a vacuum. Just the way you are significant to them, you're also significant to somebody in the world. All right? Okay, so let's check in now for episode 6. And today we are talking about our dreams. And the message for today is our dreams are worth following. That we can pursue our dreams. And I'll start with a story as always. The story today is about a seedling. That there was a tiny seed that was planted and was buried deep in the soil. Although it was so tiny, that little seed had a big dream. And the dream for that seed was to grow, to become tall, to become a big tree, reaching to the sky. Days passed, weeks passed, months passed. And this seed was wondering, why is it so dark down here? When will I ever become the tree I wish to become? And it always waited for that next day for it to burst forth from the soil and become a seedling. It waited for too long, but one day that dream came to pass, and this seedling came out of the soil, and it had changed. It was no longer a seed. It had become a seedling, and it grew to become a tree. And this tree became so big that it became such a host to birds in the sky. Just imagine if this seed gave up down there and said, well, I've waited for too long. I think I want to walk up there and become the tree. Would it have happened? No, but it needed to be patient and wait for the whole season of being a seed to end, for it to come out as something different. It was a journey from the seed to the seedling to a tree. It took years for it to become the tree it always hoped to become. So this is teaching us about all dreams that we have. They become actualized one day, but we cannot give up. We just have to be patient and wait for the due process so that we can get to where we want to get. So I just want to tell us that if we can remember when we were young, as I said in this series, I just want to talk to the child in each one of us. There has to be that dream that we had. Think about below 10 years old, you had a dream. And I always think about children, the boys, you find them, they have a whole barricade of toys and they say, all these are my vehicles. For girls, they love to twirl with dresses and they're thinking, I'm the most beautiful princess that ever lived. And those are dreams. But in a world where we are being told that we can't dream, our dreams cannot become, sometimes we become impatient and give up on them. Also because of what we are told of who we are and we are not. So my reminder today is that even for us bigger babies, that dream that you have had, could it be to open a business? It could be to have a family. It could be to write a book, to record a song, to start playing an instrument. It's a journey, it's a dream, and it's possible. As long as you are alive, you can become, as long as we don't give up. So because dreams are so important, and they give us a reason to continue going on. they keep us very hopeful. So even though they are far away, sometimes we just have to trust and step forward. And every day we get closer. Like that seedling, every day we get closer to that dream. So however small the dreams are, the direction is to keep going, And just know nothing is impossible. We just have to be courageous and trust that the process is good for us and we'll come out and become that which we have longed to become. So my friend, take a moment and think, what is that dream that I've had? Somebody may have spoken you out of it because of being too logical, trying to think that in the circumstances you are in, it's not possible. But can I tell you, that is your dream, not theirs. That's who you are. It's not them. Actually, you can challenge them and ask them, what is yours? And take it to heart and know that one day you can become just that person. You have the resources inside of you to become that person. So my homework as I finish today is to tell you to just think about that dream you've been having, because as long as you're alive, tomorrow is always hopeful. And there's something that you're clinging to that you want to achieve tomorrow. So just think about it. And beyond just thinking, write it down. Just put it to paper. Because it will be a constant reminder of where you're going. Write it down and think about it. Look at it. You can hang it somewhere that will keep reminding you, and you'll see it. Maybe it's on your mirror. It may be in your living room. It may be on your desk at work. If you are a younger child, it may be just drawing a cartoon about it. Do something about it, because it will stick. When you see it, it will stick in your mind. And next week when we meet, I'm going to ask you if you wrote it down. So today my reminder to you was that your dream is worth going for. It's important. And as I finish, I'll leave you with a Bible verse. I love giving you a word to ponder. And it's from the book of Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 2. And it says, write your vision and make it plain on a tablet, that he who reads can read it as they run. All right, my friend, write it down. Habakkuk 2, verse 2. Put it down so that anybody, even when they're running, they can see it. Because it will be big enough. Ukitembea tu na kuangalia, wherever you are, in your house or in your office, wherever you are, just put it down. It will be a good reminder of who you are. So again, thank you for being here with me today on this series of Significant Enough Journeying with Lina. And I'll see you next week. Bye-bye. Thank you, my friend.